Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AKBA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Done this analysis several times in the past, although I will say that after today's price movement from the presentation standpoint, this is a pretty tricky chart to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you were some sort of day trader, flipper, scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought there, or maybe you bought there, maybe you bought there, who knows, maybe you even bought right there, and your plan was to buy and sell within 20 minutes, well then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture point of view, I get it. From these highs, there's been a pretty big pullback. But from the grand scheme of it all, the price does still have the opportunity to chip away and build a higher base, and that's how long-term uptrends are constructed, just higher lows over extended periods of time, and that is going to be the viewpoint that I talk about things from. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type mentality going into it. And I'm not saying the price is headed down to this area, but just for example's sake and explanation's sake, let's say that the price actually pulls back a little bit more and comes down to the $5 mark. Again, I'm not saying it'll happen. And actually, let's do this too. So price comes down to $5, behaves like this, and then begins to work its way upwards. Now, what would you have in this situation? Emphasis on big picture. Well, from the big picture perspective, you'd have a set of lows there. Then you'd have a low right there. You'd have some lows there. You'd have those lows, and you'd have those lows down there. And if you envision each one of these as stair steps, what do you have? Well, from the big picture, you'd still very, very clearly have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do. It's going to make progress as time unfolds. Once again, I get it. If you're a day trader and you bought somewhere up around there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from the bigger picture point of view. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in one day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price still has plenty of opportunity to chip away and build that higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.